Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of y'all who don't know, it's your boy Vic Slang Hope. And I come back to y'all with another story time. And this is about the time when they try to send a Dayroom dude to bang my phone call. So, before I get into the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. And I also want to thank the people who've been holding it down, sharing, commenting, and liking my stuff. I can't thank y'all enough. So let's get into the video. So I remember I told y'all before about when I was in the house, and when new people take over the house or new people come into your housing unit, sometimes they try to change up the rules and different things that's going on. And like I said before, I think I said this before, Two Main wasn't really the toughest house. So I understand that maybe that's why I didn't go through a lot of things. Some individuals might talk about their experience, and their experience might be a whole another story because they might have been in different houses, and it definitely was different houses that was way tougher than the house I was in. So, but I also believe that God protected me and He kept me safe, and He took care of me when I was in that type of situation. So I don't know, but what I do know is that maybe if I was in another house, things would have been a little different. So anyway, let me continue with the story. So when I was in the house, 2 Main, I remember I told y'all before in another video, I was telling y'all how different people came to the house and the house started to change and people started to come up with rules and all this different stuff. So it used to be this dude that used to be across from me. He was from the Bronx too. And I remember they used to be extorting this dude. He used to get 100 every week type of thing. And dudes used to leave this dude with maybe $40. So at least $60 that was getting taken from him. This was every week. So he was my neighbor, and he was from the Bronx. So I was, my whole thing is I don't like bullies. I always been that way. I never liked them. I never like people that oppress people or try to take advantage of the weaker people. I never liked that. So I noticed they used to be running down on this dude, and they used to be oppressing him, and they used to be taking his stuff. So I tried to talk to this dude. I was like, bro, why you don't be fighting for your stuff? Why you don't stand up to these dudes? Your mom send you this money, and you just sitting here allowing these people to take your mom's hard-earned money. And what he told me was, this is my money. This is not my mom's money. She just be sending it to me. So I was like, all right, bro. So what? It's your money. Why don't you stand up and fight for the stuff? And I told him, I said, bro, I will help you. You know what I'm saying? If you're willing to fight for your own stuff. And what he told me, he was like, bro, I'm not getting cut or I'm not getting hurt for no money. I was like, so when he told me that, I was like, all right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You on your own. We don't care about it. We obviously have different ideologies and different thoughts about these type of things. So anyway, this is the dude. So mind you, sometimes sometimes you run out of commissary, you run out of stuff, and you might want to ask the dude, yo, let me hold something till I go to the store, and I give it back to you. So this is a normal thing in jail. If you don't got it, and let's say you ran out of stuff, sometimes you might borrow a honey bun, you might borrow a Kool-Aid, you might borrow a Nutri-Grain bar, you might borrow whatever you need to borrow till you go to the store. Sometimes people even do 1 for 2s in jail. I ain't really deal with interest like that, but this is just the type of the type of things that go on. So one day I try to ask this dude for something, I ran out of stuff and I try to ask him for something. He try to act crazy with me, and I'm just I'm looking at this dude yo, bro, these dudes run up on you and take your stuff on the weekly basis, and you trying to act crazy with me, and I'm cool with you. But it is what it is. That's just the type of stuff that goes on, right? So anyway, this is just the type of dude that this dude was. So one day, I was on my phone call, and I told y'all before, they try to implement new rules about people not getting on the phone after 8 o'clock. And my girl used to get out of school at 9 o'clock p.m. So I had to get on that phone at 9 or after that. So, these dudes, and the type of thing that they do in jail is like, sometimes when dudes don't really know your body type, or they don't know your temperature, they will send somebody at you. And a lot of times in the crib, how Dayroom dudes get their status up, they might start working for the people that got the crib, or for people in the house that's on the rocking team. So sometimes, dudes that are like Dayroom dudes, they looking for a promotion, or they might be looking for how do they get up the ranks. So they start doing like doja missions for people that's either have the house or on the team table. So anyway, so one day I'm on the phone talking to my shorty. It was like around like 9, 10 or whatever. So I'm on the phone talking to shorty, and then like the same dude that I told you that I tried to help, he was considered like a Dayroom dude. So, because he was getting extorted and, what I'm saying, stuff like that. So, I'm on the phone talking to my shorty, and then they sent this dude. So, they told him, I didn't even know what was going on. All I know is I was on the phone talking to my shorty, and son pull up to me. So, son like, yo, bro, like, he like, yo, it's after 8. Like, you got to hang up the phone. And I'm looking at him like, me and him was cool. So I'm laughing because I thought it was a joke. Like, I'm laughing with him. And I'm like, yo, bro, stop playing. Like, get out of here. Like, why you playing like that? Like, like, I'm like, yo, get out of here. So he like, yo, bro, I'm not playing. I'm serious. But mind you, I know this dude. so it's like, what you mean you serious? Like, bro, get out of here, bro. Stop playing with me. So he leaves. Mind you, I thought he was just playing, because sometimes people would be joking around like that. Mind you, I know he's considered a Dayroom dude. And I'm saying considered because, like, I wasn't playing by the jail rules. So, but that's how people looked at him. People consider him a Dayroom dude. So, I'm like, bro, get out of here. Stop playing with me. So he leaves, but when he leaves, I see him talking to the Crip dude that was scheming on me from the first day I came there. And I seen him talking to somebody else. I can't remember who the other person was. So when I see him talking to the Crip dude that was scheming on me, I'm like, I started paying a little more attention. So I'm like, I seen him go back to them and tell him something. And I guess he talk. I heard him say like, yo, he not with it, or he not gonna hang up the phone. So I heard him with my own ears. I heard the Crip dude tell him, so go bang his phone call. Bang his phone call mean like hang up his call. Like, so I heard them tell him, yo, so go bang his phone call. So I'm like, so I hear it, but I'm still I'm still talking to my girl, whatever. So I see him come back. So I'm watching him come back. So when he comes back, he said, yo, you gotta hang up the phone call right now. Like, so I'm looking at this dude like, so now I know he working with them. At first I thought he was playing, but now I know this dude is working with these dudes. You feel me? So I'm like, so again, this is my first time in jail. I don't know how this stuff works. So I'm learning as I go, how certain people just want to be down, and certain people will do whatever they have to do to be good. So now I'm starting to understand, like in this moment, I'm starting to understand like, yo, bro, what's up with you? He like, yeah, bro, you gotta hang up the phone now. So like, I'm looking at him like, so when he said that to me, I'm like, as he's saying this to me, one of the dudes that send them my way, they said, yo, bro, stop talking to that nigga. Like, hang up his call. So I'm like, I'm looking at this dude and I'm like, yo, bro. So I said, yo, hold on, baby. So I gripped the phone. You know what I'm saying? I gripped the phone like this. Now, mind you, I know some of y'all don't watch Nate Almighty video, because I watched this video about the phone, and he talked about how some people hit you with the phone. So look, this was a situation where I was about to hit this dude with the phone now. So I gripped the phone bad hard. I said, yo, baby, hold on, baby, hold on, baby. And I gripped the phone and I put the phone down. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, bro, that's my word. If you don't get away from me right now, bro, like, you gonna have problems, bro. And he's seen that I gripped the phone. Like, he already knew what it was. Listen, people in jail, they might act like they stupid, but they know certain situations you know when you know when to stop playing around. You know when like, all right, let me get away from this dude because he about to wild out. So trust me, I gripped the phone like on some yo. I had a you know them old phones, man. They just got like the you know they got the earpiece and then the mouthpiece and then there's a whole bunch of space in between that you could grab. Yeah, it was one of them old school phones. I had the whole. I didn't even grab the middle piece. I grabbed the bottom piece. So I'm holding the phone from the bottom piece. So you know I got the whole middle and then I got the earpiece. So I'm I'm sure this dude is gonna have some problems. I'm letting you know right now. I was gonna wear that dude out with that damn whatever you wanna call that, the phone headset, the earpiece. You feel me? Like, so I'm like, yo, bro. I said, bro, if you don't get away from me right now, bro, like I'm telling you right now, like you gonna have problems, bro. And then he just gave me this look, and he was just like, you know, he had that stupid smile. You know that smile like white people be making on the train when the black person be grilling them, and they had that they had like that fake smile. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the smile he gave me. You know what I'm saying? He gave me that fake smile, and then he went right back to the dudes that sent him. And you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't a succeeded mission. It wasn't an achievement. But this is just an example or a scenario of like shit that go on in prison. Like sometimes the person who runs the house, he might just send somebody at you. He might send a Dayroom dude. He might send somebody that's on a rocking team. So it's like is a lot of people be doing certain things so they could just live, so they could be good, so nobody mess with them. Sometimes it's not them. It's not who they are as a person. And a lot of times it be the same thing in our environments. Like sometimes people just grow up in the hood. Like it wasn't their fault that their mother was poor or their father was poor, or they lived in poor situations and they couldn't really like figure out how to like get up out of them situations. A lot of times it's not people's fault. You know, you just adapt to like what's going on in the neighborhood. It's just the same thing when you're in jail or you're in prison. You just start to adapt. You just start to realize like, oh, okay, this is what's going on. Like, I boom, boom, boom. You peep and then you adapt, because otherwise, if you don't adapt to like what's going on around you or your environment, you know, you fall victim to it. Oftentimes, you might end up in a situation that you don't want to end up in because you don't pay attention to the signs and what's going on around you. So yeah, that was it. And this is the things that go on. You know, like sometimes people want to be good, and because they want to be good, they'll set you up. They would be active participants in what might happen to you, because at the end of the day, it's a dog eat dog world, you know, and people just want to be good. People just want to make it home, and whatever situation they present to these people, and they might be like, yo, if you wrong with us, you know, we make sure you good. If you set people up, you know, we'll make sure you good. And a lot of Crips used to do that in jail too, because they wanted to be good. They would just get into, they would be in situations where they set up other Crips to get cut or to get jumped or to get beat up just because they wanted to be good. So this is just an example of like how people will go to a certain extent to like fit in, and sometimes fitting in might mean like they gotta set you up, they gotta like make you go into a certain place so that they could jump you or they could cut you or they could do whatever they're gonna do to you. So that's just some of the things that go on in jail. So, you know, this was another failed attempt of like people trying to like change rules and trying to like do different things, and you know, they was not man enough to like approach me or to do things on their own, so they try to like send people. But then after this, I end up leaving the crib. I end up moving. So, you know, I'm gonna get into that story about me leaving the crib. And then after that, like, I'm probably gonna start going into my stories about the adults. So y'all make sure y'all tune into that, because adults is a whole different ball game than adolescents. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, comment on the bottom below. You know what I'm saying? What y'all would have did. And give me video suggestions. So I hope y'all enjoy your holidays out there. I don't celebrate, but I hope whoever does celebrate enjoyed it. And I hope y'all safe. And thanks for tuning in. Peace.